Real talk. Let's talk about it.
What's good, y'all? I'm Harold. I'm doing this podcast to help motivate and help people grow. Also, to help myself grow as I do this podcast with y'all. Today topic is going to be the dream. So let's talk about it. So today I got with me my boy Var. Yes, sir. AKA.
The Dream of Flight.
Yes, sir.
Video producer, videographer,
Yeah.
photographer,
Yeah.
AKA all around good guy.
Yes, sir. That boy nice, man. He a real dude. So I had to bring him on the podcast, man. He done shot a couple of my music videos, man. Y'all definitely go ahead and check those out. Matter of fact, let them know your Instagram handle.
My Instagram handle is @_the_dream_of_flight.
Yes, sir. And I'll make sure I put that at the bottom so y'all can check that out when y'all get a chance, man. So yeah, so today we're gonna be talking about the dream. So I'm gonna let him start this one off with the dream and let him give people a little understanding of why we call it that. You feel me?
Absolutely. So the dream is something that we all have, we're all chasing, something that we all aspire to. And the dream without a goal, you just basically you're stuck. So that's why I call myself the dream of flight. I dream of taking flight in the videography industry. And basically, I'm not new to videography as far as cameras, but I am new to the actual video music production. And thanks to my man Harold here, I've had a chance to actually get my feet wet and produce 2 wonderful videos for him back in fall of 2022, right?
Yep.
Roughly a year ago. So yeah, I got about 8 to 9 videos under my belt. I rarely show my face or talk on any type of platform, but so this is kind of a first for me, you know. I'm kind of a behind the scenes type of guy, but I've been talking to Harold, and I wanted to get on his podcast. I've been listening to him faithfully, so this is the perfect opportunity. I was in town, you know, celebrating the holidays with the family, so decided to jump in and give it a shot. So here I am, the dream of flight.
Yeah.
Live and direct.
So I'm telling you, bro. They drove 9 hours from Delaware. Y'all don't know. I'm from South Carolina.
Yes, sir.
9 hours, bro. That's a drive. I've tried to drive in there, and it was rough. It was
and you
rough,
did it.
I did it.
He actually did it. He came to my wedding back in 2019, so he drove all the way up to almost near Philly. So
yeah, man, that was amazing wedding, man.
Yeah, appreciate that, sir. Appreciate that. Thanks for coming. You and the wife. Thank you for coming, man.
It was love.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I ain't taking that drive again. Me and the wife gonna have to half it up.
All right.
That drive is something serious. At least I do like 6. She can do at least 3.
Yeah, that drive is no joke, man.
At least 3. That's something serious, boy.
Absolutely, yeah.
Especially with a little one. Oh
yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah, that changes the game right there.
I'm talking about stopping like every 2 hours. It's rough, my boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, let me get back on topic. You feel me?
All right.
But yeah, so like you said, the dream, man, it's like everybody should have one. If you don't, then you probably just chilling at the crib, you know, not doing nothing, not making that money, not hustling, not grinding, which that's not good, man. Like that messes with your mental. It also messes with like you finding the chance to, you know, spread out there, get to know people. You know, it's good to have a community, man. I'm telling you, it's like people can also help push you to your dream. So just keep mind of that also though. Just the same way people can also motivate you to reach your dream, they can also knock you down and stop you from also reaching it too. So you make sure you keep your eyes around who you got around you, man, who whispering in your ears. Because I'm telling you, some people, they call themselves your friends, but they really be wanting your downfall because they like, well, he can't be doing better than me, man, because, hey, that ain't it.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't understand that, man.
Absolutely, yeah. They don't want to see you get to a certain plateau.
Yeah.
As soon as you start to elevate, even if you're trying to pull them up with you,
right,
they still don't like to see that, and they'll
crazy,
sometimes throw a hex in the plan or a monkey wrench in the plan to try to stop you.
Hey.
And these are so-called friends a lot of the times, which is tragic, as my man would say. It's tragic. It's tragic, and we both experienced it. I've been on this planet a while longer than Harold, but it's funny, the stuff he talks about on his podcast, I've actually experienced myself. That's why I find myself listening to him, and I'm like, wow, this dude is reading a script from everything I already been through, and he's going through it too. Yeah, so it was only right that we came together and just talked about it, you know, face to face, man to man, on camera, in front of everybody, you know.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, it's real. It really happens, you know.
Tell you.
Absolutely.
Like, the thing is, like, having a dream isn't just for kids, you know. As you grow up, your dreams change. So it's always good to have a dream because it helps motivate you. Helps you get up every day to work to what you want. Like you want that crib. You can't just sit down, man. You can't lay at the crib, bro. You can't just play the games. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some people make money from playing games, and that's actually hustling them. That's hustling. They ain't just chilling. They not doing that. You feel me?
Right.
They doing something with it,
Right.
I mean, I wish I could do that. But I ain't
Me too. I know we got real jobs, right?
I'm telling you, man. I work hard. You feel me? Working hard out here.
I wish I could get paid from the game, kid.
You, bro. Hey, I'll be screaming every day. I'm telling you, bro. It's all about that grind, man.
Right.
It's all about that grind, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, man. The dream of flight. That's what I like, man.
Yes, sir.
How you came up with that?
Well, I used to watch Michael Jordan VHS tapes. He had one where they were showing his dunks.
Yeah.
And the one where he jumped from the free throw line, the narrator said, "Dreams of flight."
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And I used to play ball, and I'm like, hey, man, like it all tied in,
Thanks.
Because I was a drone pilot before I became a full-on videographer.
Yeah.
So I've always dreamt about everything flight related. Dunking. I started dunking when I was 14. I started flying in planes, real life airplanes, airliners. I've always been fascinated with aerial stuff.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a dream to fly. I mean, as in the physical, people can't fly, but we've always thought about it. So long story short, I just aspired to elevate and lift. So flight is part of that lifting process.
That's fact, man.
You feel me?
I feel you on that, man. Hey, Michael Jordan is dope.
Yeah, I grew up watching Jordan, man. So that's part of the whole name, dreams of flight.
Right.
Yeah.
I tell you, bro, that dude was something serious, man.
Yes, sir.
I remember when I was a kid, we was in, I think it was elementary school, and they was like, write a letter to one of your role models. Okay. And at the time it was Michael Jordan.
Absolutely.
And I was like, I don't know how old I was. I ain't about to tell out a number and make myself look dumb. You feel me? Because I don't even know how
old I was. I've already dated myself.
Right, I'm telling you. So, hey, I ain't even going to say the age, but, I was in elementary. So
there you go.
Do the math. You know what I'm saying? But, so I wrote my letter to him, man. And I know the teachers lied, though. They didn't send my thing to Michael. It's all good, though. It's all good, though.
Right.
I love you, Mike. I love you, Mike.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, so I sent it out there, like, a week after they brought it back. I had a picture signed by him. I said, oh, my God.
Are you serious?
I'm being so serious.
You never told me about that.
Yeah. It was crazy, man. I don't know where that picture at now. But
okay.
It was tough, though. It had a little picture, had his signature on there, man. I was like, man, I don't know where that picture at.
Wow.
I know it was him. It's all
Right.
It's all good. I appreciate boosting my ego,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We need that motivation. Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, now. So that was a good teacher for that. I give it that.
Yeah,
that
absolutely,
was cool,
man.
Yeah, the dream of flight. But yeah, man, always have a dream, man. Because tell you, dreams can take you places if you actually try to achieve it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't sit, like in the Bible, it says faith without works is dead. So you can't just sit there and be like, oh yeah, God, I want this Lambo. I want this nice house, this nice family, this nice crib. You know what? I want all of that. But sitting at the crib not doing nothing. You feel me?
Faith without work is what?
Dead.
There you go.
I'm telling you.
There you go.
It's dead, bro.
That is so true. That is so true.
Look, he gonna meet you halfway.
Yeah.
You can't just sit there and be like, you know what, God gonna do it.
There you go.
He gonna do it if he see you working to it.
Yeah.
He ain't about to give it to you like, here you go. Go ahead and do something with that. You feel me? It's like
absolutely
just like your parents. Your parents ain't about to be like, oh, here you go. All right. Some of them might actually do it. But the ones that actually know discipline, they know how to like make sure their kids grow up to be like a go-getter, you feel me? They gonna make you work to get it. You're gonna get it and you're gonna be glad because the work you put in to get that. You feel me? It's all about the work, man.
Absolutely.
Like you're gonna look back and be like, dang, I can't believe I'm here now. All that work I put in just to get this. Some people are entitled and they be like, oh yeah, I feel like I need this. I need that. I shouldn't have to work to do this. The white man get my money. I'm like, no. At the end of the day, that's how the world is. The world revolves around money. Like that's the system. So with that being said, you gotta do what you gotta do. Don't let the white man have you over here sitting at the crib thinking, man, I don't gotta work. Shoot, man, he gonna get all his. Uncle Sam gonna get his, but what about me? Man, look, man, hustle, grind, get where you trying to be at, reach that dream, and you can see what's gonna happen after that. You feel me? It's all about the chase, man. And the chase, it can be rougher sometimes. Sometimes your dream change. Like I wanted to play basketball as a kid. Like I played basketball, I was decent, but I wasn't ever like out there with it. You feel me? I wouldn't say I'm a hooper. I'd be on the court and be like, you hoop, bro? I said, yeah. And then I got there and played. They be like, bro, you a liar. Bro, I shoot the ball in the hoop, bro.
There you go.
I'm nice now. Don't play me. Don't try to play me. Now, I can dribble. I can shoot. I'm all around with it. You feel me? But I mean, I ain't the best out of the best, you know. But yeah, I had a dream as a kid. Like, matter of fact, what was your dream as a kid?
Uh, Initially it was to be Spider-Man.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
When I
Dreams change.
when I was little, I wanted to
Yeah.
be Spider-Man. Wanted to be a pro ball player, but
Yeah.
I actually was a little better than what
Yeah.
you described. I actually was pretty good.
Yeah.
Minus about 60 pounds.
Right.
I was really good, but a lot of injuries happened. I was
Yeah.
trying to work a full-time job and play ball, and the injuries started. The knee injuries, the back injuries. So that
Yeah,
dream
man.
got shot down quick. And plus, becoming a father, had to
Yeah.
handle responsibilities,
Right.
prioritize.
Tell you.
But I found another passion, which was what we touched on earlier, the videography.
Yeah.
So I've been in that for the last few years, and I've never felt more passionate about anything, not even
Right.
basketball. I mean,
Right.
the video thing is just uh, totally captivated me. And I'm gonna tell you, like, the funny thing is about that the videography that I do, I've always low key been into it, but I didn't know I was into it because
Right.
I always had a camera on me. Even when I was younger, I've always had a camcorder,
Yeah.
recording, high school basketball games, recording my children growing up, and always had a camera. And then one day I was like, let me just see what I can really do with this thing.
Right.
So I started working with it, just dabbling here and there. Got into the video editing, and like I said, I picked up the aerial thing with the drones.
Yeah.
Did that, and then I dabbled and got into the ground photography and videography with the music videos, and that's
Right.
where it all tied in together. Everything,
Yeah.
the aerial, the ground, everything I've been practicing on when I was younger with a basic camcorder, everything just clicked, and
Yeah.
I was like, "This is it. This is what I was meant to do."
Okay.
Yes, sir. This is
That's what it's all
what I was
about,
meant to
man.
do. Yeah,
Sometimes, man, you got different dreams for different places you at in life. You know, some
absolutely.
things is gonna change. You know, like I said, basketball was one dream, and then it was music, which is still my dream. Like today, but at that time, I had a different mind frame when it came to music. Like music to me was just like trying to get famous, trying to be big out there, talking about this and that stuff that I really wasn't about. And I was like, man, that ain't even me. Like I ain't learned that until I was like 26.
Mm.
Mind you, I'm 27. So with that
Gotcha.
being said,
Mhm.
like it's just like before I was rapping about whatever. That was my dream because I saw everybody else doing. I'm like, man, they getting big off this. I'm trying to be like them. And then I realized I'd rather be true to myself.
Right.
I don't feel ever comfortable being somebody else that I'm not. So with that being said, now I'm in a different path where my music is to help people, not hurt people, just to motivate people, not bring them
Uplift.
down. Facts, uplifting people, man. I'm telling you, like that's my ministry. I'm trying to do music to help people, trying to do the podcast to help people. That's my dream to help as many people as I can before I go.
There you go.
That's what it's all about, man. It ain't just
Absolutely.
about what you get out of it. It's also what people get around you out of it too.
Absolutely. The inspiration part. You know what I mean? Inspiring the next generation that comes up to do better and to be inspired by something other than what's around them.
Right.
A lot of people aren't inspired by positive things, and
Yeah, man.
being able to see other things besides what they know,
Yeah.
it really inspires. Like I did a football game not too long ago. I did a videography on that, and a lot of the players, they were not even into the game no more. They came around me to see what I was doing with my camera and my gimbal and all the equipment I had. They were fascinated by that, and I was really actually not. I was happy, not that I was disappointed that they were getting away from the game,
Right.
losing their focus, but they realized it was more to life than just what they were taught. They were like, "Wow, like what's this camera about?" And I took the time to talk to them and to tell them, like this is how this works, this is how that works, and they were really fascinated. I could tell just by that little encounter that I put a spark in some of those kids, and they're probably going to go out and try to, basically dabble in photography or videography.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah, it was really nice to see that.
That's what
They
it's
had
all
on their
about.
pads and everything, but they were gathered around me. The
Yeah.
coaches over here,
Yeah.
they were around me looking at what I had. He had the clipboard, but they were looking at what I had.
Yeah.
I know the coach probably didn't like that, but hey, man.
Like, man, what y'all doing?
Yeah,
Y'all
but it
want to
was
be
like,
y'all coach now?
yeah, but I saw that they were gathered around me. They were just fascinated at the equipment I had with me. So
Yeah,
it
man.
was really cool to see that. And I enjoy opening doors to new adventures and new opportunities for younger people.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
That's
man.
what it's all about. Mentoring,
Yes, sir.
man. I'm telling you, man.
Yes, sir.
So, like with that being said, the dreams, man, dreams change. Like can't let one dream stop you from reaching the other. Sometimes your dream getting shot down is what's supposed to happen. So that way you can reach what your full potential is. Sometimes, man, it just isn't meant to be. And sometimes you gotta be okay with that. You gotta let it go and you gotta move on. You can't just sit dwell in the past and be like, dang. Like he said, like when he got the injury from basketball, it's like
Yeah,
things happen. It's
absolutely.
always good to have a backup plan, backup
Yeah.
dream if you want to call it, just something to fall on so you won't be over here like soaking and be like, dang, man, I wish. Nobody. That's not how you. That's not how you go about life, man. Wishing that you did this or you did that. Regrets, man.
Yeah.
Regrets, killers. I'm telling you, man, make you make bad choices. Make you think about yourself in the worst place than you already is. It's just like it's just good to have a good dream, man. Be positive. Positive dreams bring positive energy, positive vibe, positive people. You gotta have positive people around you, man. Don't let
Absolutely.
nobody stop you from achieving your dream. Like this goes for anybody, no matter the age, anything. Like your dream is your dream. Like you can't just be like, oh yeah, man, this dude told me this and that, and he doing this, so it must be for me. It ain't for me. Like some things that work for them might not work for you.
Right.
Like it just be like that. You might see some people, and that's the thing. Some people be like, man, this person over here doing this, he not doing good in life, but he getting all this stuff, and you doing good, you being a good person, and you just not getting nothing out of it. It's like, dang, like maybe I should do what they doing. Clearly, they doing something different. That's having no winning. But
Absolutely.
you gotta know, like some things aren't for God, and some things just look pretty. Like the eyes can be deceitful, man. You gotta know what you're looking at. You gotta just pray about it and just know what's for you. He'll help you get there.
Absolutely.
You got a plan for everybody.
And not to cut you off, brother, but I like to touch on what you touched on earlier, just a few moments ago about if you get shot down, finding something else. Sometimes you got to keep going at that same thing you were shot down at.
That's true.
I learned that from that Tyler Perry movie we just watched.
Yeah.
How he said like he kept getting shot down. He said at one point like 7 years had passed by, and he was still doing the same plays and wasn't getting no traction.
That was great.
So the key, the thing that got me was when he said 7 years. I'm like, 7 years later, he kept going.
Same
play. I'm like, a lot of people would have stopped after 1 year or 2 years. 7 years?
That'll bring you down, man.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's incredible that he still he said a voice in his head told him to keep going. And it was God. He said, like, keep going. So you get shot down in one thing, if you're really passionate about it, instead of spinning off into the next thing and trying that, if you're really passionate about it, keep going at that same thing, whatever you're into. You know what I mean? It could be anything, whatever you like to do. I mean, keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't let nothing tell you to stop. Just keep going till it goes, until it flourishes into fruition.
Tell you, bro. Like you see where he at now.
Oh yeah, we all see where he's at.
Boy. He's. Hey man, tell you, he was passionate about it. Man.
Yeah, he was that.
He followed what he said, what God said, and that's what helped him get there.
True indeed.
He's not giving up.
That was an amazing story, man. That was an amazing story. What he went through to get there.
It was rough.
He just believed in himself, and he believed in his dream. He believed in what he wanted to do, and he wouldn't be denied. I mean, he got shot down. He lost money, like he got turned away, all the above. It just wasn't happening. And then one day, everything he worked for, God was like, okay, you've done enough work.
Right.
And now here it is for you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a powerful movie that we watched.
Yeah, just like I
powerful,
said,
man.
Done enough work. You had to get to the work where he'd be like, all right, now you can see what I have for you. Because I see that you really want it.
Yeah.
You're not going to cheat me out. You're not going to play me. You're not going to let me down. You're going to grind and you're going to get there. That's what it's all about. Now you did all the work.
Yeah.
Guess what? Relax. Sit back and relax. Help out the next person that needs it,
Absolutely. And share your story with them so they'll know what you went through. And just in case they're going through it, just let them know it's nothing out of the norm. A lot of people don't get it overnight. A lot of people have to grind to get it. A lot of people have to keep going. A lot of people have to go through multiple failures. The path to success is always it's like an avalanche of rocks. It's going to constantly knock you down, push you down. You got to find your way over that and keep climbing and keep going to the top. Eventually, all them rocks will run out, and you got to keep. Then it'll be a clear path to the top.
Yeah.
So it's an amazing story that we saw, and powerful, motivational movie. I mean, it was just the whole movie was motivational. I mean, it was awesome, man.
So I'll definitely check that out on Netflix.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
That's good to see though, man. Some people don't want to tell their story. You be like, how they gonna know? That's what it's all about, telling your story.
Yeah, because a lot of people see the actual success part. They don't see the actual what transpired to get to that point. A lot of people don't see that. And so, like I said, back to the movie. I mean, he showed step by step, but event by event, rather, what he went through.
Right.
And that's a lot of people's story. Maybe not quite intense as his, but I mean, a lot of people go through trials and tribulations to get to where they got to go. Even me with the videography stuff. I mean, I had problems. I've done events and being a self-trained person, I didn't go to school to learned my craft. I learned by trial and error and different videos and tutorials I watched. I've had situations where I've recorded events and couldn't render the file, couldn't export it onto a shareable device like a disk or to the client. I had issues with my equipment not being able to hold a file that big and the quality of it. I had a lot of issues, and I got paid clients, and I'm looking like I got to produce this, and I don't know how. Like it didn't happen a lot, but certain how should I say, certain projects required a lot of special effects, a lot of stuff with it. As far as the quality, they demanded 4K. They wanted it to be a certain way. So I ran into a lot of hurdles, and in the beginning, I did. Now, I mean, I like to call myself not necessarily a pro, but let's just say I know what I'm doing.
Right.
I'm really, really good at it now. If somebody needs something, I can produce it, export it, get it to the client, and Harold can vouch for me. I can get it done fast.
Fast, bro.
It ain't gonna be no month or whatever. It'll be to you with probably the same week.
We did 2
if
videos.
I slow down. Yeah.
2 videos.
Tell them about that.
In one night.
Yeah.
Buddy had it to me back in like 2 days.
Yeah.
I said, what?
Yeah.
Ain't no way. I was like, boy, you be on it, man. That's why I like that dedication, man, that hard work. That's why I
work
like
ethic.
man.
Work ethic.
You,
yeah. I'm really passionate about what I do. And like I told Harold, I call it like a fresh project, almost like the Animal Kingdom. I call it a fresh kill.
Yeah.
Like when I get a project, I just lock in, I go in the room and I get to editing, and I pretty much don't come out unless I need food or water or something. I just go in and I get focused like nothing else, and I get the project done in no time.
Yeah.
And it's A1 quality.
Hey.
Absolutely.
You gotta have that hunger, man.
Yes, sir.
That hunger, it gets you places, man.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, it gets you places, man.
Yes, sir.
It gets you places.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask y'all a question. So, what dreams do y'all have now? Regardless of the age, what is a dream that you have? And how do you plan on accomplishing? Like, what do you see yourself doing to get there? You got to make steps. You can't just go with the flow. I used to go with the flow a lot, and sometimes it just come to you. But that's if you blessed, it just come to you, But sometimes you really gotta make steps to get where you're going. You feel me? You can't just be like, okay, well, this will come to me. This will come to me. I get there when I get there. You gotta be motivated, man. You gotta. So, what's your dream? Tell me what's your dream. Matter of fact, comment YouTube on the podcast. Comment. Let me know what y'all think. What's y'all dreams? What it is that you plan on accomplishing. Just pray about it, man. Just pray about it. What he got for you, man? Listen, all that good stuff, man. I'm telling you, he can do things, man. I'm telling you. I appreciate you, man, for coming on.
Pleasure. My pleasure.
You're a real one, man. So I had to get
likewise.
you on here, my boy. I'm telling you.
Salute.
I appreciate you for coming, man.
No doubt. No doubt, man.
Dream of Flight, man. Y'all check him out, man. That's
yes,
my boy right there. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hopefully y'all can join me next time on the Real Authentic Podcast. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share to anybody else you think needs to hear this. So we all working on being our best self. Pray y'all have a blessed week. And remember, don't make excuses. Work through it. With that being said, hey, we out.
Real talk.